So we're going to recap this Peter's vision. God showed him 3 times these clean and unclean animals floating in a sheet above him. Told him to get up and eat it. But he tells him, but I've never eaten anything unclean. Keeping in mind, this is a Jew or an Israelite that followed the laws of the dietary instructions of eating only clean animals. So he would understand the difference between the animals that he sees on the sheet as clean and unclean. Here we see that he says, don't call what God has made clean, so those are being humans, they're made clean, don't call them impure, because I didn't make them impure. And this happened 3 times. So at first this is very confusing to Peter because he wouldn't eat unclean things because that is against the law of God. That is sin, that is transgression of the law. But look, these men are coming to approach him. And the men, the 3 men, if you go read the whole context of the chapter, they are Gentiles. Thus, he sums it up in verse 28. You know how unlawful, according to the Jews, not according to Torah, it is for a Jew to associate with a foreigner or visit with him, but God has shown me that I should not call any man impure or unclean. This is because man was not made impure or unclean, but there are certain animals that are. And so why are those animals pure and unclean? Well, some of them were made for garbage disposal, like the shrimp and the mussels for the ocean. They clean the ocean. Same for the pig who cleans up the scraps on the earth, like the vulture. So going back to the original video, why is this important? Because it looks very obvious here in Isaiah 66 that when Messiah returns, when he comes with his sword to judge all flesh, that he is coming to rebuke with flames of fire. And he is targeting those that are eating the flesh of pigs and the abomination and mouse. So this is a serious thing. Let's also remember that the first command ever given to man, Adam and Eve, was a biblical command of what to eat and not to eat, a dietary instruction, where he says that you can eat of every tree of the garden, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat. And because they did not obey a dietary instruction, we see the beginning of the fall of man. We're going to tackle another New Testament misconception about all of this next.